It's time for the season finale of What's Up. Today on What's Hot, the co-hosts are discussing the latest on the riots in Ferguson, Missouri, and looking back on the best of Season 2. And later, one co-host is making an announcement that'll change the show forever. All that and much more coming up on the Season 2 finale of What's Up.
And welcome everybody to the Season 2 finale of What's Up. Where has the semester gone?
I don't know.
Out the door. I can't believe it. We've survived, hopefully.
We have survived.
We're the best.
So far.
We're the best. And so far, we still have, 29 minutes left?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah.
Plenty of time to go downhill. We do have a jam-packed show for you all today. We got some extremely hot topics that have been going on for probably the last week now.
Yes.
It's the Ferguson, Missouri riots that have not only have spread now to Los Angeles, New York, even Cincinnati and Lexington, some areas close to us, after a grand jury decided not to indict police officer Darren Wilson in the shooting death of 18-year-old Michael Brown, an African-American who was a suspect in an armed robbery at a liquor store on August 9, 2014. Wilson claims that Michael Brown was charging at him when Wilson got to the scene of the robbery, fearing for his own life when Michael allegedly reached for Officer Wilson's gun. Officer Wilson drew out his gun and shot Michael, which multiple times, which killed him at the scene. Violent riots ensued just hours after the news broke all over Ferguson and across the country. And on November 24th, just last week, when the grand jury finally reached their decision on whether or not they would indict Darren Wilson, they chose not to. And I mean, the streets of Ferguson especially just went crazy. And it just, it's all being called. The grand jury is racist. Darren Wilson is a racist because had he done this to, if this Michael Brown had been white, none of this would have happened, or he would have been indicted. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. So my question to you all is, what are the main purposes, do you think, of these riots?
Well, I think it's for them to be heard, but I feel like violence isn't the answer.
Exactly.
You want to be heard, but not in a violent way, like burning everything down and the town down and stuff.
Exactly.
So I don't know why. Just stop the loot.
Exactly. What's the point in burning these buildings down and breaking in? What? That's not going to bring Michael Brown back.
Exactly.
Nothing is.
And it's not a good way to remember him either.
No. I mean that's his legacy. When people think of Michael Brown, 20 years from now, they're going to think of
the riots.
Mm-hmm. They're not going to think of a kid who made a dumb decision by going and robbing this place, and he's gone.
This is one that I don't have an opinion on, really, because I can't have an opinion on it because I'm not involved. And usually, you know me, as soon as you read a story, I'm like, well, let me tell you about this. Yeah. But honestly, it's one of those things that we see over and over again. We see it so many times, and you think that you've seen it enough times that it won't break your heart. But it does.
It does.
Every time. And is it a race issue? Maybe. Is it a unfair police issue? Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't there, but I do agree with you. I don't think violence is ever the answer, no matter what. I think the purpose, like you all said, why are they reacting this way? I do think it's so that they can get their voices heard, and they think that this is the right way to go about it. And they're saying, we're tired of this. We're finally causing a big scene. I read one article about them comparing it to when UK won the national championship and the burning the couches.
But I think that's a completely different situation.
That's a celebration instead of a protest, but still, it's a bad thing that's going on in the world.
Yeah.
So how do we fix it?
I don't think you can. Unfortunately, I think that there are people, all races, both genders, across the world, that don't think rationally about situations. Case in point. And I think that there are just some people who, there's the people that are having civil protests, which I applaud them. They're getting their voices heard in a respectable way. But I like you said, I'm not there.
Right.
We're here more, but
we don't know.
It makes me not worry, but this is happening in Lexington. Some of these protests have been going on. I mean, this could easily start, spread into the Moorhead area, and it's scary because you don't know anything about somebody could switch like that. And go ahead.
Well, like you said, because of the riots, nobody's going to remember the civil protests.
Exactly.
Everybody's going to remember this situation with everything negative that's happening, and that's how they're going to remember his legacy.
And it's the holiday season. You think we just had Small Business Saturdays, and there's a bunch of small businesses in Ferguson who, I mean, that's a lot of people's livelihood are those small businesses, and they're destroying them. But for what? I think it's a lot of it, and I do think that the media has added fuel to the fire.
Oh,
yes.
Well, the
Definitely.
media started the fire
Right.
with because things like this happen all the time. People are killed unfairly by the police. I'm not saying I don't know if it was unfair. I wasn't
Allegedly,
there.
something
I don't
happened.
know.
Something
People are
happened.
upset over police brutality all the time. Yet nothing reaches national attention except this case because of what? How'd you all hear about it? Social media. Where did it come from? Social media. That's why it's gotten this popular. That's why, because that's how we communicate with each other now. You don't read about it in an article in a scholarly journal. You read about it on Twitter. Or you see it on Facebook, or
It's all, we look through the world in pictures. And I mean, I'm guilty of it. The night that they announced that they weren't going to indict him, which for some reason was at 9 o'clock at
Did
night.
you see it on Twitter? I did.
No.
I saw it on Twitter.
I saw it on Twitter.
I was watching TV, and they broke into programming to announce that they had reached the verdict, and then I switched over to the cable news channels, and till 11 o'clock that night, I just watched
Yeah, it's on every channel.
people. I mean, it's just.
They had a live feed of it on the internet. You could watch the riots and the protests happening in Ferguson. I had it on. I was doing my costume design project, and I had it on in the background. And then I thought, why am I watching this?
Yeah.
Why is this doing? Why am I doing this? This isn't smart.
No, it's not. It's just, I guess we think of this when we think of riots and things like this. I think of, streets being torn apart and that. I think of Iraq. I think of Afghanistan. I don't think of a small town in the Midwest right here at home. I don't, and it's scary that we have now become a society that is so. Just, I don't even know a word for it. Just so.
Apocalyptic.
Yeah, that's.
That's a good
yeah.
word. Yeah. That's a good word.
It really, it looked like a scene from The Walking Dead
Yeah.
Yeah.
in those
Yeah.
streets. And I just think that,
Probably still does.
I don't see the point. I don't see what good this is going to do. Let this boy rest in peace.
Right.
The Officer Wilson, he did what he felt he needed to do to protect himself. And I mean, his life is ruined.
Did you see the
Right.
statement from the family? Did you all see that?
Which
The family, the
Michael Brown's
family, asking everyone to please protest in peace and not to cause these
Respect
big
the
riots.
family,
And
because
then-
they've lost a
Right.
son, they've lost a brother, they've lost a
Right.
cousin. And we've lost time because we have to go, but we'll be right back with a special look back at the best of season 2. Don't go away.
It never gets old, huh?
Nope.
It kind of makes you wanna.
Breaking the song?
Yup. I love the sunset.
I love Eagle Lake.
I love the forest. I love when eagles play. I love the campus! And all its lights and sounds.
Boom-diada, 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 boom-diada.
I love philosophy.
We love diversity. I love English.
And all its weird words.
I love the music.
And all its melodies. Boom-diada, boom-diada.
Boom-diada, boom-diada.
I love fraternities.
I love sororities.
I love to draw things.
And all the athletes.
I love Moorhead.
It's such a pretty place.
Boom-diada, 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 boom-diada.
And welcome back to What's Up. This is quite the motley crew that you see behind us right now. This is our last show. We did this last season. It's our little tradition we like to do. We like to give our crew members, the unsung heroes of our show, the chance to get some airtime. Say hi to Mom, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
Say hi, Mom.
Say hi, Mom.
That was good.
Nobody
Okay.
wanted to
That
do
went
that.
well.
All right, we've got here, this is Trevor. He is the one that presses record and does the cameras and switches the pictures and stuff. Right next to him, we have Crystal. She runs the camera that you see Caroline and Austin on. Next to her right here in the middle is Anna. She is the driver of this crazy car. She is the one that has spearheaded this show and calls all the shots, literally.
Yeah, go
so Anna, I appreciate you. She made the big promotion from floor director last season to director, so I have nothing but gratitude towards you and everything you've done. Megan right here, we'll see her a little bit later in the show. She's done some segments for us. Over here in the blue is Javon. He is our floor director and runs the camera that you see Sydney and I on. And then down there on the end next to Caroline is Ricky. She's our audio engineer, and she will be on in a little bit too with some segments. So thank you guys. Nothing but greatness for you all. Fantastic. Best crew on MSU TV.
Best crew.
By far.
Bar none.
Now,
Easily.
we've had a lot of fun behind the scenes, and that we can't show you because we don't have it filmed. But we have had a lot of fun on the air. So please enjoy this look back at the best of What's Up Season 2.
Here I go
Go.
on this. Here I go
Here we
on
go.
this. Okay, here we go.
I think they should not allow long-legged people on flights anymore. I think that would solve the problem.
Good point.
I think, yeah, before they get on a plane, you should say, oh, sorry, your legs are too long. You're going to be really uncomfortable. Your legs are long enough to run there, so you can...
I mean, good job, Secret Service. Like,
Right.
Isn't it your job to protect our country, protect our president, and make sure, I don't know, things don't happen like this? Because Sydney, you said when you toured the White House,
No, I didn't tour. I just went to
no,
see
you
it.
went to see
Yeah.
it. You said that it was like police everywhere.
Sniper, yeah, there's police behind us, police beside me, both sides, and there's snipers everywhere. And the fence, I want to know how he jumped the fence because it's like, there's just poles. So
Yeah, I mean,
how are you
it's
going to jump
really
the, and it's, yeah, it's really high, and I'm 5'2", really short, so there's no way I could get over the fence. I can't even climb the fence.
So Sydney is not a threat to national security.
No,
That's
not
good
at all.
to know.
Not at all.
But if
10
she's
hours.
against the minimum wage being $7.25 and saying that that's not enough to raise a family, why is it then that she's not having her restaurant and her family's restaurant pay their employees more than what the minimum wage is for servers? That's my problem. It's a double standard. She's saying, I don't like the minimum wage, it's not enough, but that's what her family's restaurant pays for them. Are you seeing what I'm saying? When I was growing up, my mouth gets me in trouble a lot. I don't know if you'll notice
Me
this.
too.
It still does to this day.
But I feel like we all have had some experience, and most people, I think, have had some kind of experience with a situation like this going completely wrong. And, like, I can tell
I just get
that by these faces. Friend zoned.
Like, there's no... It's like, hi, I'm Chad. Okay, friend zone. We're going to do some Halloween-related hot topics, but you know how we call it What's Hot? Get ready for the pun. What's spooky?
You're killing me.
You're a genius.
Up
Did
top.
you write
Up
that?
top.
Is that-
Now I have to rant for a moment before we go to commercial.
Oh, here we go.
We all know I'm very dedicated to my television shows. We know this, right? Well, TNT, you're on my list. You are on my list in Sharpie. You know what they did? They canceled Dallas.
So we can eat them now?
M&M's.
No, Reese's Pieces.
Reese's
Cancel scandal.
Cancel. You're
Hashtag
fired.
Pizza Scandal.
Hashtag we need a new co-host because Austin's fired.
This could have put out an eye.
You do not joke about scandal.
Shame on
The
you.
gladiators will come after you. Olivia Pope will make you disappear. B613 will take you down.
What about
we
you?
should
What would
do-
you do for 30, what is it, 34?
34. I could binge watch something for 34 hours.
Binge
Television?
Or I could do this. I think I could do
Chad.
this.
What's the show
I
that got
think-
canceled, Chad?
Don't talk about it.
Binge watch
Don't
that?
talk. Dallas,
Scandal?
I could totally. There
Dallas.
was 34 hour episodes of Dallas. I could do it.
You
Dallas.
watched Dallas?
I watched Dallas. He's
Dallas?
Judgment rained
Yeah.
down from
I think
the
we
side
should
of
do
the table.
You missed up, guys. We are back. Episode 2. I missed you all last week.
I did not miss you. I'm sorry.
Well,
Maybe he just wanted to test his skills.
Somebody, he was just
He
like,
was like, well, I'm already over.
here we
Let's just
go.
keep going.
here, this is a great idea. And then he just hopped, and nobody saw this guy up here. Like, look at me right now.
Right.
Okay? This is pretty noticeable. And then he made it all the way over and into the White House. How do you make it over and into the White House?
That's what I want to
When
know.
there's police around.
Is that exactly what happened?
That's exactly what happened.
So.
I think
so. I saw the footage of it.
yeah. Hey, no. Peppermint. No, that's not Junior Mints. That's too hard for Junior Mints.
Ew.
It's like a peppermint. Reese's Pieces. Crap, what is that called? It's really good,
New York
actually.
Peppermint Patty.
The little mini.
Good job! Since I just said that, I get the point.
Chad, I think Chad should wear that for the rest of the
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, there you go. Now, how do you put it on?
Don't mess up my hair, Tom.
Through here, drown in sorrow. Through here.
Drown in
It was red on the side of his head for almost 2 days. I mean, his head smacked off the ground.
You were seriously hurting this.
Not really, but it did hurt a lot.
It hurt him. I was ready to take him to the hospital.
Oh, really?
I was ready because
that's
the
good
way
for him.
his head bounced, I was, of course, after I finished recording the video, I was like, I'm going to have to take him to the hospital because it just looked like it hurt really bad.
You know, there's an old saying, if you give a man a fish, he can eat for a day. If you teach him to fish, then he'll eat for the rest of his life. So, again, we're trying to promote the outdoors.
First of all, Donald Trump, you're white. Underneath all that spray tan, you're white.
Right, this is real.
Well, like my first boyfriend, you know him. He's been out with 3 of my best friends in the space since we've been broken up, and I could not care less. That was like what, 3-4 years ago?
3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, 3-4 years ago, and he and I were pretty serious. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if that makes them happy, go right ahead.
I feel like Carolina's throwing some real shade up in here right now.
Daggers. He's not watching.
Daggers. For Twitter, it's at whatsup_MSU. And for
You love me.
I was looking that way.
You're so on my list, Caroline Clay.
I do not believe that someone can lash out and you expect it to never happen again. I'm sorry, but if I'm with someone and they hit me, there's no trust anymore.
Oh, it's game
There
over.
is no more, yeah, there is no more trust. And if there's no trust, then there's no love. And that's what I think.
You need to adjust it. Of course, thin man here, you can pull this up tight. When you do go into the...
Maybe it's going to be like a full-on franchise of these ish shows like The Housewives.
Try to say Asianish 5 times.
Asianish.
Good job.
Yes.
Speaking of The Housewives, there's a...
Who the heck is speaking of the Housewives?
I said franchise like The Housewives, the ish.
Oh, did I messed up your segue, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry. Okay.
You know what?
Dang it.
Nobody was speaking. Anyway.
No. He voted against it 3 times. Well, I don't want to hear.
Oh.
I don't even want to hear.
Ooh, it's getting hot up in
Sorry,
here.
I'm going. You are a white male and you have been privileged your whole life. You don't know what
But that's my fault.
What's been your favorite part of the show? My favorite part of the show has been all the food segments. What about everybody else?
Love the food.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
the conversation.
Yeah, I love the conversation.
I love meeting new people. I love meeting the guests and the people we have behind the scenes and the new co-hosts. And
I love all my co-hosts. Group hug.
We'll be right back. Oh, get away, Austin. Oh, you'll love me. You'll love me.
And welcome back to What's Up. We've all changed into some Christmas-related attire. We are being joined by our segment producer, Megan. And also, we've got Ricky, who's been doing our audio from time to time, from the whole season, and you've also appeared from time to time.
Yes.
So, I'm terrified of what you all have planned.
Ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Okay,
ready?
we got you gag gifts. And we're
First of all, can we acknowledge Austin's
sweater.
Hey, this is a
Christmas-related
nice
sweater.
Christmas sweater. You guys like this? It's
It's very Christmas.
3D, so yeah.
I like it.
Very good.
Very
Okay.
festive.
Hey, whatever
Thank you.
works, my dear.
Okay.
All right, we're just gonna get right to it. We got you all gag gifts for Christmas, so they're funny and we feel that they match your personality a little bit. So
Okay.
hopefully you don't get offended. So who's do we want to?
We're gonna
have
do Caroline's first.
Okay, Caroline's first.
Okay, so
It's in a bag. They're in a Dora bag, by the way.
all right,
There you
you're
go.
good. You're good.
Where
Go
you
ahead,
open
open
it?
it. Oh,
You open it.
Oh my gosh! Oh, dance party! I love it! No, wait. Yes! Yes, it's a slinky! Hot dog! Well, there's no need for Christmas anymore.
Right there.
The best
Right there.
presents.
All right,
Okay.
Sydney's
Okay, let me put
next.
mine
Sydney's next. Sydney. Oh, okay. All right, Sydney.
In a Dora bag. Oh, nails. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And let's see. Oh gosh, there's a lot of stuff in here. A brush, because I'm constantly brushing my hair. and a shoe. And
What is she gonna do with the
and a cow. Okay, a cow. A cow. That's a little different. And a car. I don't have a car, but thank you.
There you go. We got you. We got you.
Thank you. I needed one.
Okay. Who's next?
So, Chad, you're next.
Chad.
Uh-oh.
Chad, baby.
We really hope you like your gift.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Also in a Dora bag.
Yes, Dora. Ooh.
Play money.
We thought you could make it rain.
Is this a tie? Yes! It looks like those couches at rental hotels.
we said.
It really does kind of for real.
That's exactly what we said. Do you like it?
I
hope
love
you
it. I'm going to wear it on my first day when I'm anchoring the Today Show.
Okay, yes.
There you go. There you go.
Okay,
Chad, I like
Austin's
that,
next.
man.
Don't watch me tie because I can forget you tie.
All right, Austin, here's your
Okay.
gift.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm not peeking. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Can I play? I'm not playing it now.
No.
I don't know how to play it. I'm so. Oh, I want to wear this so bad.
Wear it.
Put it on.
All right. I'm gonna wear it.
Put it on.
Help me open it.
These would be good gifts for your vines.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
You can use them in your vines.
I will so use it. I will definitely use this.
You're beautiful,
I'm gonna
lady.
use this right now. Oh man.
are.
Ooh, it's got
This
the
package did
those
good.
twisted-
Wow.
Well, thank you
Okay.
girls so much
You're
for your
welcome.
lovely gifts and
You are
thinking of us.
welcome.
We are going to be right back with a special announcement that I'm dreading deeply. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Making it rain.
Bye, guys.
Much yard.
Make it rain last more. Make it. And welcome back to What's Up. Trying to get
Don't
together.
cry. Don't do it.
We have a big announcement that we need to make for today's show. This
We're
is
having
our
a baby. No, no. Just kidding.
What?
Just kidding.
What?
All right.
Chad's
this
having
is-
a baby.
I'm in a relationship, guys. No. What?
That would be,
Oh,
man, that would be
that's
the party.
breaking. Yeah.
That would be the party.
No, this is our last show for the season, but for one person on our panel, it's their last show ever. Caroline, I'll let you take the floor.
Forever. No. Well, it has been a blast working on What's Up for don't cry.
I can't.
For
Good.
for 2 semesters now. I am honored to be in the original cast of What's Up. And one day when it's huge and people all over the country are watching What's Up, I'll be like, psh, I was the original. I was in there. I read the other day, or I heard someone say in the hallway that if you Google university television, Moorhead pops up almost like immediately. It's like the first or second one. So I do feel really honored that I got to be part of this show, especially my first on-camera work, because I really wanted to be on camera, which I worked behind the scenes for my first 3 years. So for 2.5 years, whatever. So love all you guys. Thank you. Chad, you've been the best. You know I love you so much.
I love you too.
Chad, I've known Chad since what?
10 years
10
now?
years now. 10 years, yeah. It's been a long time. Chad's
She's
my
aging
brother.
me.
So it's not like this is goodbye.
No, you will
I know,
still
I'll
be
see
on
you
campus
forever.
next semester. You will still be coming on to promote whatever projects
Yes.
you're working on.
Exactly.
This
I know.
isn't
I'm really
the last
excited
of
about
Caroline
it.
on What's Up.
Cabaret. Yeah, and then
So-
Austin, you've been the best. I love getting to know you for 2 whole semesters. You've been sitting next to me. You're the best. Thank
best.
you.
You're the
And then
best.
Sydney, I don't know you that well because you just joined us, but it has been a pleasure working with you. And I wish you all luck in all that you do. know that I will still come back to visit.
Yep, she's not leaving us like Shelby
will
has.
still come
Just
back.
forgotten about us.
Don't worry. Well, Shelby graduated.
Yeah, true.
And that's coming up, but
I
not
know.
yet.
I gotta brace myself, but you know,
Yeah.
Caroline. The second Austin and I started collaborating for this show, and he said, "Well, who are we going to put on?" And I said, "Caroline Clay."
Caroline Clay.
And I'm
Done.
so thankful that you said yes. So thankful that you came back for a second season, even though you didn't have to, because you're not a part of the practicum. You're using your
not,
own
yeah.
time to come on here and be with us.
This is
and
all me. I
and-
just want to be here.
for, like you said, 10 years of friendship and love.
come give me a hug.
And
Come on.
I love you so much. And nothing but the best. I love you.
This is really sad.
This
Don't
is
be sad.
really sad.
Is it more
guys are
sad than
hugging
Shelby's
now.
goodbye?
Yeah. Oh, the shade. But we've
Shade
had,
umbrella.
but we have had nothing but fun with you, as we just saw in the last segment.
Yeah, it's been so fun.
And
I know, I love watching that thing.
We're going to miss your spark, Caroline.
Yeah.
Good.
Just your energy.
who am I going to
you
split
know?
screen with next
Yeah,
season?
what's going to happen? I mean,
you
it's
have
just...
me on as a guest or something. It's something
Yeah, guest
huge happens.
co-host. You'll have to come on and
Yeah,
play with
here
us.
I come, man.
Yeah, spoiler
Come,
alert. We were renewed for a third season. We'll see you in February.
What?
So it'll be hard to fill the shoes that Caroline
You won't.
has, but you know.
You will.
And that's the thing. It's not going to be a Caroline's replacement. It's going to be a new co-host.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
Somebody
it is.
new with a different perspective on things.
Exactly. Well, we love you, Caroline. We still have another segment with you, so stick around. We'll be right back.
Wing up. As I say goodbye.
We are back with our final minutes together. We've got all the great gifts that we got from Megan and Ricky. Really quick, I do want to be serious with, we've had our moment with Caroline, but Sydney and Austin have had a blast. All three of you. We've had such a great fun season. It was a little shorter than, we had some issues in the scheduling, so we weren't able to be every week, but the shows we were here, the 7 we've done, have been so much fun, great, and I'm looking forward to putting them on my reel and getting hired somewhere.
Yeah, and you will. This is a great show you put
Yes.
together, Chad.
Thank you.
Yes, it's a great show.
It wouldn't
proud
be
of
the
you.
success that it is without you all.
I'm
and the
proud
great
of
chemistry.
you.
Whoa. She's trying to kill me before she leaves. But also, I do want to thank the viewers and our crazy stalker fans, i.e. my grandmother. Hi, Mimi.
You're the best.
And
Mimi.
thank you, because I mean, I really think that she just watches the show over and over and over. That's why we have such high ratings. Just all to our viewers, if you're family of ours, your friends, or just people that have found the show, thank you so much for your continued support and following us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. There's that shameless plug. I love one. Have a
Our
great
individual Twitters.
study hard over the next couple of weeks for finals. Remember, Megan did a segment on the last show about getting organized and being ready to study, so go watch that and all that.
I need that.
Have a great, safe break, and until February when we see you for season 3.
It's so long.
I know, it's a long time. Always stop to listen to
What's up?
Bye, guys. Make it rain like what? Make it rain. Make it rain. That was a
Lasso. Oh no.
It's too big. It's a little large.
Okay.
That
Are we
hurt you?
recording?
Nope.
Is that digging
We're
into
good.
the sides of your head?
Nope, we're good.
In the wiggles.
Is this jarring?
Okay. We recording?
I'm
I can do whatever I want.
No,
I'm just going to kind of put
And I've
my
got
weight.
my phone, so
What's happening?
I've got handcuffs now. I've got
Taking him out
handcuffs
for a night of debauchery.
Debauchery!
Debauchery. Debauchery. I'll be here. I'll be here next semester. I just won't be here.
Okay.
But I'll be here.
So, yeah, let's all.
Little bit more, chatty. Little bit more.
Anyone cute?
Where's the
a big family. Oh, definitely I like that.
What up, guys?
To learn more about What's Up, go to msutv.net.